There are so many.
Aside from horseback riding, or including
Yes.
horseback riding.
Um, I watch Interstellar annually.
Nice. I
Not
just watched it about 3 weeks ago. I
Yeah,
loved it. Yeah.
if not twice a year. I was just watching it yesterday, actually, and I was like, I want to go to space. I love those Nolan movies because I feel like they touch on earth-changing stuff, like life-changing stuff, like fundamental, like gravity, time. So gravity, you have that in Interstellar, and I guess you have time as well. The Tenet is more specifically time, and then you have Inception, which is thought, which is really interesting. And I feel like, AI is becoming more a part of our everyday life. Definitely is at the front of conversations with everything. Like even with the writer's strike now, like AI written stuff is on the table. And I would be really interested in one day being able to play a character who has a computer in their brain, because I think that's maybe what it's going to be at some point. This idea of having a chip in your brain that is controlling like your chemical biological release, like controlling your mood essentially. I would love to like play a person in a dystopian future who is living that basic life, and then they have to break out of the mold, to just try and live like how we live now. So, Matrixy, Keanu Reeves, Neo, like something in that world. Also something in space. Like I would love, 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 love to do something that has that sci-fi spaceship exploring thing. That would be incredible. But honestly, like there are 100 things I would love to do. So that's just one because I watched Interstellar.
That's a good start. And so it is. We just say things here on the podcast and it will come true. So
Oh
send
yeah.
us a message when Christopher Nolan sends you to space.
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
You've also got something that's happening right now with one of your films. Do you want to talk about Polarized?
Yes, Polarized is a beautiful film. It's something I did actually book off a tape. It was one tape that I did back in 2021. And then we shot in Winnipeg that fall. And it was my first time being able to work with sort of an all-female team. The director and the writer, Shamim, so a woman, and her wife's the producer, along with Juliette and multiple other women. So you just had all these women working together, which was incredible. But it's a love story between two women who are separated by their families, by their religious values, by a million things. My character plays the American, or not American, it's Canadian actually, farm girl whose family lost their farm because these new urban farmers had moved in, these people who were kicked out of Palestine, and they came to this rural community and they started doing urban farming. So it's vertical farming, and all these other farms around are losing their land and losing their income. And my character has to go work at one of these urban farms, and she meets this character, Dahlia, played by the lovely Maxine Denis, or Dennis, as she sometimes says. And they begin to fall in love. And it's tough because religion plays a part in this, and the town is, very. I don't think, like in Toronto, we're in a very multicultural city, but I do think in small towns you are still seeing racism, you are still seeing like some closed-mindedness, and I think this shows a pretty accurate portrayal of that. But it premiered at Flair, at the British Film Institute's Flair Film Festival, which is an LGBTQ film festival in London. And then it played here, and it had its Canadian premiere at the Canadian Film Fest a couple weeks ago, and it won the People's Choice Award at the festival, or the Audience Choice Award, which was very exciting. And it's going to be playing at another festival at the end of next month. I'm not sure allowed to talk about that yet, but it's around Ontario. And then I think it might be having a release shortly after that, which again isn't confirmed. But if so, I'll be posting all about it, and I hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, we'll come check it out. Yeah, hear that? Check out Polarized whenever it is released. Make sure to follow at Holly Deveaux on Instagram. That's the place to find you. You won't find her on Facebook, TikTok, and the other places. She's Insta loyal. Yeah.
I am. I am. I don't know. It's
Uh,
like TikTok. I don't know.
right.
Are you on TikTok?
We have a TikTok account. I'm less active on that, but yeah, we're there until it gets banned or until we're in World War III and TikTok is the weaponized social media against all of us. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm open to it all.